Morning, y'all. Shelly here. Your sassy one. Today, pretty sure the whole farm is sassy. Not even joking you. Last night, Ryan and I realized one of our chickens is just being absolutely mean and picking on everybody. All of their back tail feathers and the things are like all poked out and just what? Why would you do such a thing? Like, ladies, get along. Well, this happens to be one of the three that I brought home that I really wasn't supposed to bring home, but they like, Shelly, take us home with you. And I was like, okay, who am I to argue? Like, oh yeah. So this one, just a snot. And we're like chasing it around and trying to get it away from the other girls that we've had. Yeah, Marine's got his thing going on right now too. So I was like, what the heck? I'm like, that one needs to be in a timeout. So we try to like segregate it, but no, that didn't happen. Anyway, so we give up and we're like, survival of the fittest. I mean, this is farm life. Survive if you can. So we're going through this morning and I'm like, I'm gonna get an earlier start before the heat comes. Pretty smart, right? So I come out and that thing is chasing this one. He is just pecked. Ha. Did you catch it? He has been chasing her around and Ryan's like, how do you know it's a boy? I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, this morning he's chasing and I'm like, oh hell no. We ain't doing this. So I bring in the little cage that I call my tractor cage and I stick it in there and I lure him in with hot dogs. I know, I'm the weirdest person. So, get him in there. Guess who's crowing? Guess. Take a wild guess. Oh yeah. That was him. He's a him. Him, not a her. Him's a him. That's my own fault. I picked it out. So, whoever said farming goes as planned, they're a liar. They're a big, fat liar face. It's not true. So anyway, I'm not one to be like dispatching animals or anything, so now I have to sit here and think about it. What do I do? Ugh. So, preface to that, I come out and I look around and then I see the chickens, but all of a sudden Clyde goes zinging through the yard. And all of a sudden, I see Hooey. I know that y'all have met Hooey. Maybe you have on my other platforms. But Hooey, aka Houdini, has managed to push his fence over and run through the yard. Now, let me introduce you. Hang on, Clyde. This is Pepper. Hello, Pepper. Clyde, stop. That's Hooey. Yeah, Hooey, what'd you do this morning? Do you have something to tell us? Pepper, did you tell him to do it? Yeah? You probably did, didn't you? You're the old wise one. Uh-huh. But this one? Mm-hmm. He's just a young buck. Guess where we found a young buck? Over on the other side of the yard. You know what's on the other side of the yard? My does. Yeah. What you think was going on? So I'm running through and I get them up on the milk stand and I'm checking for muck butt. And that is just what it sounds like. Now, I can't be 100% sure because, well, I'm pretty new at this. But I'm thinking my little Lola was violated through the fence. Yeah, through the fence. Lola, what happened this morning? Do you know? Was somebody over here? Was somebody over here? Whoop, there you are. So, not only that, but their gestation period is 5 months. I had this strategically planned in my head that we did not want any winter babies. Why? Because winter babies, it's hard on everybody. Not only them, because it's cold and wet and yucky, but it's hard on them and me. Because I don't want to be out here in the muck in the cold hanging out. So now I have to plan how to make a cozy little cottage for that hussy. Yes. Was you being a hussy? So, you're welcome to Google this, but a buck can get a doe pregnant through the fence. Yes, that's a thing. It's interesting. You wouldn't think for such a small that... No, that's not appropriate. So anyway, I'm not saying that she was laying on her log looking all satisfied smoking a cigarette or something. I'm just saying... Shoot. So, anyway, as I'm milking, I'm realizing there is a lot of plum seeds on the ground. Seeds. Well, one of my plum trees was so heavy that happened. It is completely bent over. Look at us. And, well, it's like a smorgasbord. Yeah. Hence the plum pits, plum seeds, whatever. So, yes. It's been a very interesting morning. Oh, here's another fun fact. Did you know if goats don't like some sort of food that they're eating, they can spit it out the side of their mouth? Like that? Nom nom. Yeah. They can be like nomming and then go and it... Yeah. So, I tried this healthy way to feed my animals. Hence, that was going to be the video today, is how to save money while feeding your animals through the winter. Yeah. So, I started a new mixture for my does, because they, well, eventually we'll breed them if they haven't already been bred. Hooey. Anyway, and so I have this goat mixture. It's sunflower seeds, alfalfa pellets, there's sweet molasses, some cracked corn, and regular goat mix, right? Makes a big batch. Well, and it's cheaper. Not by a huge amount if they're eating all this stuff and going with the alfalfa pellets. So I'm not going to name any names at all. That one, Gracie Lou Freebush. Gracie, I know. You know I'm talking about you. You know it. You're ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me? Are you guilty? Are you guilty of spitting out your alfalfa? Yes. Yes, you are. Yeah. Lola spit him out and eventually ate him. But this one, yeah, you did. You did. I don't care how cute you are. I know. You guys are super cute and super lovable. But, I know. It's all right. It's okay. I still love it. Even though y'all are sassy. Look at that. Look at that. Standing there. They got guilty written all over their face. Like, we have been pretty naughty today, Mom. Anyway, so that is where we started. Trying to figure out what the heck was going on in the farm today. So, mean chicken that turned into a boy. Well, I think he began as a boy, didn't turn into a boy, but that's a different subject. And a naughty buck running loose that now has figured out how to open up the gate. So that has to be worked on. And which one of those sassy girls might have had a little rendezvous? I know. Look, do you see that? He's talking. She wagging her tail. Are you talking back? Yeah? Oh, yeah. They're both being a little promiscuous, I think, but anyway. Farming, y'all, is an adventure. It's not always easy. It's interesting. But how are you going to handle it? How are you going to handle the day-to-day ups and downs? It's not perfect. We're all learning. So whoever tells you they know exactly everything that's going to happen, verbatim, no, that is not true. That is absolutely not true. You can be the world's best farmer. You can give your greatest assessment. We are all learning constantly. I just learned some more things that it makes sense, but I didn't put it together yet. And I talked to a lot of other farmers and they're like, wait, oh. It's basically reading your land. What are you lacking in your dirt? What are you lacking in your compost? We'll go over that another time. But it's pretty interesting. Your land, your animals can all tell you different things. You have to pay attention. Mine are telling me that they are on a kick and being super sassy. So, you want to see something super pathetic though? So, I told you, one of my Americanas, he's in timeout, right? So, here's him in the cage, and his two siblings he came with were sitting on the other side of the cage. Okay. That's kind of sweet. All the rest of them are out meandering around. But those two, they're sitting there with him. Like, I support you, bro. I'm just hoping the other, well, one I'm pretty sure is a female, but the other one I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. We'll find out. Anybody need any roosters? Anyway, y'all, like my garden, not everything goes as planned. Okay, my garden should be massive if I was to compare it to last year, right? And it's not. It's finally growing. It's finally getting there. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of learning. Oh my God, a lot of learning. But it is still small. See? Like I said, things are growing now. These tomatoes should be much higher. I do have some blossoms. I do have some fruit, right? I've trimmed and pruned. Let's see. Yeah. So we have some fruit. And my green beans are not doing so great. That's a pepper. That's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? But look at this little dude. Oh my goodness. I planted some bush beans here because, well, when all else fails, plant some bush beans, I guess. But yeah, that's zucchini. Yeah. It is mid-July, and that is my zucchini. Yeah. So the celery's doing great, though. I mean, look at it. Cucumbers. Yeah. Had brassicas in the ground prematurely. But all of these are seed pods. I don't know if you can see the little ripples in them. Those are seed pods. So I'm going to propagate the seeds. And if that's what I get, and that little tiny crown, then so be it. I'm going to count it as a win. Just because. Oh yeah, see my melons? This is my melon patch. Huh. Don't see any? Me neither. Me neither. Anyway. It's not always going to go per plan. But find the wins. God gives you many, many blessings. And some days you look up and go, seriously? When was that part of the plan? Did you not see my plan sheet? Did you? He's got a plan. Just like the giant tree falling in our yard. Just prior to me getting goats. And then I was able to utilize all that wood into making their shacks. So, yeah, it seemed devastating at the time, but then it worked out. Isn't that what life is all about? The highs, the lows, and then allocating for those. Realizing this may be a blessing that I'm just not aware of yet. And be patient. Yeah, I hear you. I don't even know what to do with you right now, so just stop. Stop your madness. You might end up with an extra rooster. Right? God puts it out there for us. And one of the benefits of God's grace is, how are you going to handle that? Are you going to get all mad and throw a fit and, I'm not getting my way, so I'm going to throw a tantrum and it's all blah. Really? I got better things to do with my life. I'm just too dang lazy. I'll be sassy all day long. But to throw a fit about it is just, it's not really worth your energy. And you want to decide, where do you want to put your energy? Decide. Because if you want to throw a fit and have all the drama and contribute to all the drama that's going on in this world right now, this probably isn't for you. This really, I mean, just like people complaining like their goat milker has too many cords. Really? Or there's a laundry list. I listen and I watch reviews and whatever. If you're going to whine about it, farming, propagation, self-sustainability, I always mess up at least one word, I promise you. Self-sustainability, it's work. And sometimes you're going to fail. And sometimes you're going to succeed. You have to learn. Getting on the Google is easy. It's easy. You just type it in. What do I want to learn about today? Well, I want to learn about goats getting out. What to do with a mean old chicken. Look it up. Ask your neighbor, ask your friends, ask your fellow preppers. Ask questions. I know it goes without saying, there's no dumb question. There's just really not. And if you get somebody that's like, oh, that's a dumb question, move on. Find somebody else. Find somebody that supports you. Find somebody that wants to be your cheerleader. I'm going to be your cheerleader. Like, freaking, yay, ready, go team. I didn't make it into the cheer squad. I'm going to be real honest about that. Something about being sassy. Yeah. Anyway. I'll be your cheerleader. I will. I have no problem with it. I want to support you. I want to help you. I want to help you feel accomplished. I want to celebrate your highs. I want to learn from your lows. That's what we're here for. We do it all together. If we stick together and quit throwing freaking fits every time something doesn't go exactly as planned, then we will be much better for it. Much better. I mean, seriously. I have a plum tree that cracks and now my goats are eating it. You know, tree falls down, I have a goat barn. 2 roosters, waiting for that one. Meal. Anyway. I'll be your cheerleader. I'm here for you. Everybody. Don't listen to people that say everything goes just as planned. That's cockamamie. And if it went out as planned, I mean, like, how boring would that be? Who wants that? All according to plan. Not here. Hang in there, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, notifications. Did it again. Bam. I did it. May love, peace, and blessings fill your heart, and share that love, share those blessings with others.